See, this is what else is interesting. I just opened up to the references to this, and even though I copied this in Windows, and the or the Windows Explorer, it still is actually using local references for this copy of it. So, because it's referencing these parts in the assembly. This is under File Find References, by the way. But it's using the parts in this local directory, which I wouldn't even have expected. I would have thought it would have, been up, referencing the original copies or something, but it's not. It's actually referencing local copies of this assembly. So peculiar. I don't know what else it's referencing. I mean, there's got to be something else, because I don't know how I could screw that one up. Because remember, I made these copies like 2 or 3 days ago, and I just ran this simulation and screwed it up yesterday. Why did it screw up all these other simulations too, even though they had no relationship to that? I don't know. It really didn't make any sense. I should have been able to screw that simulation up all I wanted, so I wasn't too worried about it, especially when the tutor itself actually had me make a copy of it, in a proper way. So I don't get it. Like I said, none of these, does the plot work. Here, I'll show you. File close, and it asks me to save something. I don't know what modified documents it's talking about again. But whatever that is, that's probably what's causing the fucking problem. But, seriously? Ugh. God damn this fucking thing. God damn it. Okay. Motion studies, redundancies. Let's see, here are the copies I made. And I just made these yesterday, admittedly. So if this original copy that I made got screwed up somehow, then it would screwed up all the others. But I was working on the one in the main Solidworks directory from the tutor, and then they had me make a copy over here, but I didn't copy it into here. I copied it somewhere else. Outside of this, because all these, are direct copies from the system. I should have saved it really in a subdirectory. I just didn't want it being too much of a pain in the ass. But let's look at copy 4 anyway. Okay, hydraulic assembly. Open it up. All right, let's look at the references real quick. Find references. And see, this is all reference to local copies of our parts, so that's fine. That was just for me copying this in Excel, in Explorer, and let's look at the motion study. I'll recalculate here. Okay. And go down and look at the results. It's flatline. Again, this shouldn't be. It's in start flatline, but this has changed somehow. I do not know how. In the Ocean Study Properties box, I don't know what the replace redundant mates with bushings is supposed to be. Say plot defaults and everything, and a lot of your just general parameters, but I still can't change the units here. Anyway.